me what Darshan Hiranandani has given you, and you've listed out very clearly what he has. I want to understand from you, the same Darshan Hiranandani reportedly was given a login and your password and asked, as per the affidavit, to ask questions effectively on your behalf. Questions that reportedly, according to the affidavit, were meant to discredit, or information meant to discredit Adani. That in your questions in Parliament, which you asked 62 of, 9 of the questions which were meant to discredit Adani, you gave your login and password to Darshan Hiranandani, who could have been a business competitor.
Achha, 1 minute. Let me answer. Let's just look at it let's just look at it. There are two things. Cash for query, there has to be a quid pro quo. Number one, you've already it's been proven there's been no cash, because there's this false complaint that has been made with cash is completely undocumented, unverified, and he could not provide details either in the committee yesterday or in that. And Darshan Hiranandani has said that has not mentioned any cash. So let's put the cash out of the window. Then comes kind. There has to be quid and pro quo, right? You can't just throw stuff in the wind to slander. So now what is in kind? In kind, it has been one Hermes scarf, it has been the occasional lipstick or makeup when he's coming through Dubai airport, and it has been a car and driver when I go to Bombay. That has been the sum, and it has been these drawings which necessary. Tomorrow if I'm doing my house again, I will ask him again. If I'm doing my private home, please ask your architect to give me the drawings which the contractor, CPWD contractor, will execute. No money has taken place. Let's get that very clear. So there is no quo. There is no cash, and there is nothing in kind, right? Now we come to the questions part. What is the average number of questions? How does a parliamentarian put in questions? There are two ways to put in questions. Till today, I can put in a question by hand. I can write in a question, I can sign, and I can give it in. Or since 2019, one can give them online. So suppose I were indeed writing questions on somebody else, even till today, I can write in the questions in my own hand, sign it and give it on behalf of Hiranandani, on behalf of Ambani, on behalf of Rajdeep, on behalf of X, and nobody would be the wiser. Nobody would be the wiser. Yes or no? Do you agree? There is no, giving the login for having someone putting questions for you doesn't make sense.
Did you give your login and password to Darshan Hiranandani?
My login from 2019 onwards, I have a remote constituency. From not only now, from 2019, I asked Darshan, because I need when the NIC login is given to you, and I've shown this to you, all MPs, no MP puts their question themselves. The NIC login is being made out to be some great sort of, secret that can be used to access the RBI's vaults, or can be used to access the budget before it is placed. Please understand, the NIC login only helps you get in to put in the questions. You are then sent an OTP on a mobile phone. Most MPs, please take a poll of all MPs. No MP puts in their own questions. Their PAs, their interns, their LAMs, their PRS fellows type in the questions and source the questions and put in the questions. Most MPs do not even know what the questions are. No MP has their login and password. All the login and password are with their teams. Number one. The NIC login, there are no rules.
Did you get Darshan Hiranandani to write the questions?
Given to you, there are
Did
no
you
rules.
get Darshan Hiranandani to write questions for you?
Excuse me, no.
Did you get Darshan Hiranandani to write questions for you?
No question I have given. Rajdeep, why are you repeating the same question thrice? There is a time lag. Please let me answer. Please don't behave like one of those anchors that go like this and they think, we've got Mahua Moitra under a scanner. Please understand. Right? Please wait for the time lag and wait me to answer. Do not repeat a question 3 times. The most important thing is, in 2019, after I became an MP, I have given 61 questions. The national average of questions by any MP is 191. The average for my state of West Bengal is 129. I told Darshan, when the question comes, please give me some assistant in your office. Just before every session, they ask you to please put in your questions. I could have typed them in and put them in myself. I told him, please get me someone in your office who can type in my questions. The mobile number to which an OTP comes, the charge that somebody can put in an answer for you is ludicrous, because my mobile number is given as the every question myself. I am one of those people that does their every question myself, which is why there's only 60, 121, 191, because most people have given Darshan Hiranandani my login and password to say that please, when I send in my questions, have someone in your office type it in and put it in. He had someone in his office type in the questions which I gave. They would call me and I would always do the questions in one go because I didn't have time. I'm in my constituency. The OTP comes to my mobile phone. I would give that OTP. Till today, that my mobile phone is the only mobile phone registered. It is not Darshan's mobile phone that is registered. His person in his office would type in the questions, call me and said, this is the OTP, please give me the OTP. I would give the OTP, only then is the question submitted. So the idea that Darshan could log into my password and put in questions of his own is ludicrous. Every question is mine. The third thing that is most important is now that the cash for queries has fallen flat. Now this is being made out to be some great issue of national security. Mr. Dubey has gone to the press and said this is a national security issue. This is laughable. Please get this very clear. The NIC login has no rules. There are no rules on NIC logins. PD Achari, who yesterday even put in a column in the Indian Express, said because this NIC was formed in 2019, there are no rules as to who can have your login or not. Every single MP's login and questions is given to large teams. You are saying you've given it to a foreign entity. Darshan Hiranandani is my friend and is an Indian citizen. His passport has been made public. 3, you are saying he's logged in from Dubai. I myself have logged in from Switzerland. My sister's child who's at Cambridge, when I've been on holiday, I've been like, JB, can you just put it, I've got the deadline for putting questions is going away. Can you please type in these questions? She's done it, right? If NIC's question and answer portal is so very protected, why don't you block IP addresses from entering it? Where is the national security in putting in a question in Parliament when every single question is RTI-able? Darshan Hiranandani does not need me to ask a question in Parliament. Every question is RTI-able. Where is the quid? Where is the quo?